Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On this occasion, I would like to present my final project proposal with the title Analysis of the Effectiveness and Contribution of Motor Vehicle Tax to Central Java Local on Search Revenue in 2017 until 2021. Before that, I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Nikmatuniaya as my methodology lecturer. The presentation will be divided into 4 parts. First is introduction, second is literature review, then research methodology, and the last is grading system. Okay, now we go to the first part, that is introduction. First, we talk about the background of the research. Based on Law Number 28 of 2009, local governments are allowed to collect local taxes in an area in accordance with the potential and regional policies stipulated by local government regulation. One of the local taxes that is allowed to be collected by the provincial government is the motor vehicle tax. The motor vehicle tax is a one-off provincial tax. The definition of motor vehicle tax is tax on ownership or control of motorized vehicle. While motorized vehicle are two or more wheeled vehicle and their trailers used on all type of land roads and driven by technical equipment in the form of a motor or other equipment that function to convert a certain energy resource into energy. Movement of the motorized vehicle in question, including large moving equipment. Next, in formula of the problem. First, how is the effectiveness level of motor vehicle tax revenue in Central Java Province in 2017 until 2021? Second, how is the contribution motor vehicle tax revenue to the Central Java local on search revenue in 2017 until 2021. Then the purpose of the research. After first is knowing the level of effectiveness achieved by the motor vehicle tax in Central Java Province in 2017 until 2021, and the second is analyze and find out of the contribution of motor vehicle tax to the Central Java's local on search revenue in 2017 until 2021. After that benefit of the research, there are 3 benefits. The first is this research it's expected to add insight into the effectiveness and contribution of the motor vehicle tax of the to the Central Java local on search revenue in 2017 until 2021. The second is the result of the research are expected to contribute ideas to the regional revenue management agency of Central Java Province in order to increase local owned search revenue from the regional tax sector. And the third is this research is expected to add to the repertoire of knowledge as well as input in the field of similar research. Now the second part of this presentation is literature review. This part contains the theoretical basic from the result of the literature study or the result of the review research as the basis for the topic to be discussed. In connection with the title, the literature review include first, about tax. There are definitions of tax function, tax collection system, tax classification, and tax rate. The second is local government revenue. The third is local tax. There are definitions of regional tax, type of regional tax, legal basis of regional tax, and tax collection terms. The fourth is vehicle tax. There are definitions of vehicle tax, vehicle tax object and vehicle tax subject, and legal basis of vehicle tax, imposition basis, and vehicle tax rate. And there are so many definitions of vehicle tax. And the 5 is effectiveness and contribution. Let's move to research methodology. This part will be divided to 5 sections. The first is definition of research methodology. The second is data classification. Data classification is 2 types of data classification. The first is by nature, quantitative and data qualitative data. Quantitative data used in this research is in the form of data regarding the value of Central Java's local owned search revenue and the number of target and the realization of Central Java Province tax receiver. And for the qualitative data is general description and organizational lecture of the Regional Revenue Management Agency of Central Java Province. Base search is primary data and secondary data. Primary data used in this research is the result of interview with employees of the Regional Revenue Management Agency of Central Java Province regarding vehicle taxes. As the secondary data about vehicle tax, target data, and the realization of Central Java local owned search revenue at the Regional Revenue Management Agency of Central Java Province. The three is data method collecting data. Data method of collecting data is the research is interviews and documentation. The fourth is data rating method. The rating method for this research is the description and exposition. The fifth is data analysis method. There are two analytical techniques used, namely effectiveness analysis and contribution analysis. Then the last part is the rating system. There are 5-point rating system we'll use in the final project. The first point is introduction, second point is literature review, the third point is research methodology, the fourth point is result of discussion, and the last point is closing. I think this is my last presentation. I just want to say thank you to Mrs. Nikmat, and thanks for the opportunity. Enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.